There, he's back. So I just edited the first like half of this vlog, and I may have talked about calculations for far too long, but I also find it too interesting to cut. So anyway, let me know what you think about that. Tonight I am drinking a beer in my Clue Crew glass. Shout out to Clue Crew. Jeopardy! My god. Who am I? Get your little claws out of me, bud. So now I get to write some kind of fun stuff, I think, and also figure out what I'm doing. So let's just fucking dive into it, bud. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm talking so weirdly. Okay, bye. So here's the thing that I've been working on. In order to work on my story, I have to figure out what's actually happening in terms of like logistics. So my character was supposed to take a certain path, shown in green. There was a delay that caused her to take the path in blue, but she decided to take the path in black. So what she was originally supposed to arrive in this town was this made up fucking date, and she arrives a day later on her new path. But she didn't take the new path, she took her new path, and so now, like, is she half a day early? Or like what? Because I don't know how long it takes to get from Asteroid Outpost 78 to Largon Ring Base 7 to Trusty Rusty. But I should, and that's the moral of the story. So I basically haven't been able to write anything because I'm just trying to figure out what day it is. And it doesn't help that I've made up the names of the days. So now I don't have a good concept for, like, anything. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh, okay. Hello. So earlier today I decided to weed whack, so my arms are like butter. Jelly. Do you ever say that something's like butter? So yesterday was Friday the 31st. Today is Saturday the 1st. So yesterday I did a volunteering event where I helped to landscape a house that helps homeless people with recovery and that sort of stuff. And so I was full of allergies and was very tired by the time I got home. And then I just read in bed until I fell asleep. We got this, what is it called? From DoorDash or Grubhub or something. This local Mexican restaurant. Last week we did the same thing. I think it was last week. And it was really good. I got a quesadilla. And this week, so the quesadilla is not supposed to have meat in it. It doesn't say anything about that. This week we got it again. I got the same exact thing. I'm a vegetarian and I also have an allergy. And it had meat in it, so I was really bummed out about it. So yeah, Friday was a bust is what I'm saying. So I didn't write anything yesterday. Today, Saturday, I'm going to try to write a bit. I am having some allergies today. I put in eye drops just before this, and because I did decide to weed whack, I'm kind of suffering a little bit. But I don't want to fall off of this writing train that I've created for myself. I'll just dive into it, and then I should probably edit some videos. I haven't posted anything in a while, so. Oh, look at these strong weed whacking arms. Alright, and that's a wrap up of everything going on in my life. Hello, it is Sunday, June 2nd. And I guess I just wanted to talk a little bit about my writing update for today. I wrote this morning before Matt got up, and before I had to go and play with our dog. I'm pretty sure that's when I wrote today. I think I wrote about 240 something words. I'm up to about 1,550 something. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm not sure the last time I gave an update, if that was before I wrote yesterday, but yesterday I was up to 1,262. I was gonna write a little bit more before taking a shower and going to bed. Matt and I went out for like a little date today, so I wasn't chained to the computer. Yeah, I had a good day. But I watched at 2x Jenna Streety's video about like the authortube community problems. It's like a real hot topic recently, and I feel like I've just like started to dip my toe into like actually making content for authortube, I guess. And now everything is going crazy. I mean, it's been this way. I mean, I understand. I've been a consumer of like authortube content for a long time. I'll be honest, like when I was in college and I did like 3 writing vlogs, which I talked about, how I rewatched some of them. I was talking about authortube back then, basically, because I'm not sure who else was like around back then, at least who was like prominently around, but I was watching Jenna Moresi, and that kind of in like those initial videos of like how to finish your novel and stuff like that actually did inspire me to write. But I do understand completely the idea that now authortube is all about selling your product, having like a platform to sell yourself, and that foundation of using YouTube as a platform to sell your work and to sell yourself kind of takes the joy of like the writing stuff away. Kind of the crux of the video was like authortube having a backbone of creating content to give rather than to take. And I think with who I'm watching currently, that is a common theme. So I'll just put it that way. I'm gonna write now. So the very first chapter, I'm not sure how I'm gonna edit this later, like edit the story, but the first chapter currently is actually like a back and forth of letters between the main female character and the like main male character, and so that's the first chapter, and then the second and third chapter are all from the main female character's perspective. And now it's transitioning from we're still in her perspective, but now she's reading one of the letters from the male character, and then they'll be in person together. So I have to kind of get back into, I did have her write a letter to him, I think in the second chapter, and so I kind of have to get back into that initial writing style of the letters back and forth. So I'm gonna probably struggle with that a little bit, especially because he's a comedian, so he's supposed to be a little bit like zingy and funny, and it's really difficult to, at least for me, to write funny on purpose, or even just to write funny, to be honest, is really difficult. Yeah, especially when it's like about aliens and stuff. You're like, well, there's no frame of reference for this really, so I have no idea if it's coming across. So anyway, that's my update for today. Now I'm gonna write a little bit more and then take a shower and wash my greasy hair. Hello. It is Monday, the 3rd, and I haven't written yet today, and I don't remember what I was writing. I did watch basically 2 episodes of California's Gold though, so. Oh, yeah, this is actually an exciting bit where Zolf, I don't know if I want to say these names, they're so dumb. Our main male character is going to see in person our main female character for the first time so far in this story. So that's exciting. I don't know what it is that makes me feel like this is actually going like faster than usual, because it's not. Here's my whiteboard so far, and now we're back up to here because we ran out of space, and here is Monday, June 3rd. So once I get to here, I'm gonna have to make sure that I recorded everything in a like Excel spreadsheet so that I understand what I've been doing. I know that with NaNoWriMo you can, like just the website, the organization, you can still use the goal tracker, I believe. And I might do that, but I'm not sure if you can put in past data. Getting excited right now. Yes. Hello. It is Tuesday. I had a pretty long day at work today. But I'm now home. I had dinner, so I'm trying to pick up from where I was the last time. And I'm also uploading a reading wrap-up video from this last month, May. That hopefully I'll have everything ready to go to post it tonight. And then I guess it'll be this writing vlog, or I don't know when I'm gonna cut it off, because I talked a lot about calculations. I'm pretty sure I didn't talk at all about what I wrote after I filmed yesterday. So I'll just say a little bit. I did write some kind of more technological based stuff rather than like physics based stuff. I find technology is really hard to pin down. I actually had written a story that was based in the future, but not like the far future, and I had a bunch of people who had, and at the time that I wrote it, everyone had like flip phones, and like cell phones was like a big thing, but they weren't smartphones yet. So at the time I was like, well, personalized phones are gonna be really big. Like, somebody had a phone that was like a necklace or a locket, and so it had like a speaker, a microphone, and I don't even think it had texting capabilities, and then like other people had watches that were their phone, and so it is really difficult to come up with like the technological future, just because it's hard to think like on the right path, I guess, of technology, because it depends on like so many people. And so here I'm just going with a standard like chip in the arm for like payment and identification and stuff like that. And then there are still like physical keys for more of, I guess, like a different type of security. But I guess the biggest thing now is that this chip knows exactly where she's been, and that could be pretty important. So that's kind of what I've been going on recently, and I'm trying to figure out, I've been kind of brainstorming in the time that I'm not writing, when I'm just like hanging out, you know, in the morning when I'm eating my peanut butter toast, trying to figure out what the plot of this novel is going to be. So, like, what figures, or figure is the opposition, and what is the resolution? Like, how is this going to be shaped? Because currently I just have, like, the beginnings of a conflict, and I have characters, setting, and an idea. So I don't have, like, the whole arc of the story yet. And I just don't want to go down a road where at a point I don't like how it's going anymore because of the whole shape of the story. So I'm trying to figure out, before I get too far, what the main conflict will be. I think once I figure out what the main conflict will be, and can kind of then pan out how the shape of the story will work out, if I find one that I want to pursue, then I'll do that, because currently I'm just a little bit concerned that the stories that would follow the conflicts that I've been thinking of are just not the type of story that I want to write. So anyway, that's the update. And I haven't written yet tonight. I'm going to start soon. Okay, bye.